Hi everyone, this is Shantae, aka Shantizi on Twitter and Instagram, or just simply just Shantae. Welcome to another nightly episode of Shantae's Analysis. Hashtag it, Shantae's Analysis. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, or just follow me on Facebook and not Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I am Shantizi, that's the handle. So I'm going to just come to you with these COVID numbers. Because we are still in the midst of a global pandemic. And it's important that I give you these numbers on a weeknight basis, as I always promise to. So here we go. According to the Johns Hopkins University in Medicine website, global confirmed cases in 191 countries, we are at 69,531,812, with the global death toll at 1,580,861. So the global death toll is once again 1,580,867. U.S. confirmed cases are as follows: 15,599,122. And as of today, we received over 220,000 new COVID infections. So the exact number is 221,267 new COVID cases. The U.S. death toll, and I have the greatest fear, we had another 3,000 deaths in one day. This is day 4 of over 3,000 deaths. Almost the same as on 9/11, which was only one day. Excuse me. At 292,001. So again, 15.5, almost 15.6 COVID infections. We had over 221,000 new cases as of today. And the U.S. death toll, which we had over 3,000 deaths, is now sitting at 292,001. And that is the Johns Hopkins University in Medicine. The website is coronavirus.jhu.edu. Now I'm going to draw your attention to the New York Times COVID map. Focus on the states. So here we are. And of course, I showed the map the other day that on the New York Times COVID map, you can actually subscribe for free, only for COVID, and it's the same as Washington Post. I wonder how close we anywhere near to zero population growth. It's only 328 million people, 0.2, excuse me, at that 0.2. And I think our population has decreased from what I heard. I can do research on it, maybe give it back to you sometime soon. But we're only 20% of the world's population, and we have way more cases of COVID. So here goes this map. This map is on fire. See this right here? So, of course, you have the Northeast on my left, and the Great Plains and the West on my right. The Great Plains and the Midwest is literally on fire. Like on fire. That severe red and that burgundy means the infection rate is high. Very high. I suggest that you all subscribe to the New York Times COVID map for the states only. And for world numbers, you can look at the coronavirus.jhu, which is Johns Hopkins University.edu for the world. And even in the West Indies, because I do a Friday night review on my Instagram Live, you can see, like, I pick out certain countries around the world, and the West Indies is is going up rapidly. And the same for like Latin countries like Colombia and Argentina, already in the millions already. So like, this is insane. So COVID is not just only happening here, even though it's worse here, but it's also bad overseas as well. So let me just give you the top 10 states. And maybe I'll add some other states that I know that is on fire. So California has over 1.4. They're almost at 1.5 in a matter of a week, almost. 1,475,995. Now they're jumping back into the highest infection rate. Let's see. Texas, 1.3. They're almost at 1.4. 1,398,211. Florida, 1,094,689. Illinois is, it's really bad in Illinois. 825,136. New York's cases there's been spikes. 749,204. Ohio, 531,850. Georgia, 506,802. Pennsylvania, 463,175. Wisconsin, 456,889. And Michigan, 454,180. Yeah, we're losing one person. Yeah, I heard that too. And the health disparities in the African American community and the Latinx community is just bad. I know in my state, in New York, 34% of the COVID infection, I think the COVID deaths, were the Hispanic community, and 27% was Black people. And of course, white people was under 10% at the time. So yeah, there are a lot of health disparities too. And of course, the outgoing resident decides to hold a big Hanukkah festive celebration while 3,000 Americans are dying per day. So when people have smoke for Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, who are actually trying to fight for us to get relief, this motherfucker in the White House is having parties and shit and not addressing the nation. Shanti, you're blaming Trump for everything. No. You see it on full motherfucking display. It's right in your motherfucking face. This man is holding rallies packed with people. You're supposed to be the nation's leader. It could scare you white thinking about. I don't know what that means, but can you specify that? But yeah. This man don't give a fuck. And even though Black people all knew, New Yorkers knew that this motherfucker wasn't shit. We told y'all. And nobody listened to us. People say New York always know what to do. Yeah, when it comes to voting, we always know what to do, especially when it comes to this bum. Republican bums within the last 30-something years. I'm mad that they didn't listen back where Reagan was the leader of the free world. They learned a fucking lesson then. Shit. And then you see these other states like Tennessee has 418 cases. North Carolina, 417. Indiana, which Pence is from Indiana, 407. Like I said, the Great Plains is on fire. Minnesota, Montana, Missouri, all of these places. Hi, I hope you over 1.1 million cases in Florida. Please wear a mask and keep your distance. You guys have the third highest cases. I worry about you guys. But Iowa 251, Kansas, Arkansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, and South Dakota only has less than 900,000 people living in a state, and y'all got one of the most highest infection rates. I understand, Paul. I'm not gonna repeat what you just said, but listen, Donald Trump is going to have his day, because people like that, God always get them. My mom always say, people will have their day. Or my grandmother will say, every dog will have his day. And Donald Trump will be that dog with fleas that have his day. Yeah. Trust and believe. But any sign of relief of what people gonna do, because I know we ain't got no national strategy, so I'm not even gonna say that, but any relief? No. It's almost Christmas. It's about to be the end of the year. We're half into the month, damn near, and there's no relief being passed. None. Mitch McConnell has a basically a much thinner, skinnier bill that don't even give stimulus checks to Americans again, and they need stimulus checks. Only extends unemployment for 1 month. And doesn't hold companies accountable if someone gets sick on the job with COVID. And pressures daycares to reopen with no fucking safety plan. But yet, people from Kentucky voted this motherfucker back in. And not everybody did not vote. These white people voted his ass in. So when I hear these, and I always criticize them, and I shouldn't, Shanti, you shouldn't criticize them. Criticisms are needed. And with the progressive wing of the Democratic or Independent, whatever they want to classify themselves, always seem to have smoke with quote unquote establishment Democrats. But y'all don't have that same smoke for Mitch McConnell. I don't see y'all going hard on Mitch McConnell. That man has bills on his desk that will actually help this country in a dire need like this one. We're in a global pandemic, not a national pandemic, a global pandemic. People about to lose their homes, and the result of this global pandemic is a recession. We're in a global recession. They're both evil, Paul. They're both evil. Because Donald Trump don't give a fuck because he's holding big rallies and big parties. And Mitch McConnell is an enabler, and he's a sneaky, dicky ass motherfucker. He's worried about his agenda and not worried about the safety of his constituents in Kentucky. Kentucky only has one health insurance provider with the Medicare for all. Well, not the Medicare, with the Medicaid expansion. When they had the opportunity to expand Medicaid, no, he didn't want to. No, he doesn't feel that the need. So you will repeal and replace with what? Y'all been running on repeal and replace for the last decade. Where's the plan? Where's the plan? I don't see no goddamn plan. Where the fuck is the plan? And where is the relief? People probably already lost their goddamn homes already because they haven't been paying mortgage since, what, March? Where is it? How Nini said, where's your scooter? Where is it? Where is the damn relief? And I'm so serious. Like, where is it? Where is it? People are not lucky to stay in their homes during this pandemic or pay their bills. I was lucky. I saved money when I got my unemployment and I got that extra $600. My mom told me to withdraw that money and put in my little safety thing, and I'm glad I did it. And we are living in the dark ages. Damn sure is. I'm glad you're masked up and you're taking all safety precautions, Techno. Because right now, masks and social distance and washing hands is the only way we're saving ourselves. Because Knucklehead didn't order enough vaccines. And he's the resident of the United States. The outgoing resident of the United States. Yep. But enough of that. As I said about these progressives, I already said what I said. But let me just say this clear. They have no right to make demands neither. Instead, what they need to do is protest Mitch McConnell and make him pass that HEROES Act. Bang on his door every day if you got to. Do not protest the incoming administration, which they ain't even get there yet. Which they're actually trying to come up with a national strategy to get us out of this fucking shithole mess that we're in. Protest the GOP majority leader, Addison Mitchell McConnell Jr., and the rest of those bums. Mitch, do as we say. That should be your slogan. Mitch, pass the damn bill. No, that's the good one. Mitch, pass it. No, Addison, pass the damn bill, Addison. Pass the damn bill. That should be the progressives' slogan. Addison, pass the damn bill. And that's what they should do. That's all I'm saying. But just to end this on a good note, guess who got Person of the Year? President-elect Joseph Robinette Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Devi Harris. So I wonder who's having a meltdown. Yeah, Paul. Yeah. I kind of agree. But I said what I said, and I said my piece, and it's 12 o'clock. I can't believe I did this in 20 minutes. But until then, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's called my after show because I do an Instagram live. And my Instagram handle is the same as my Twitter handle, my Periscope handle. So you can do that, or you can follow, or no, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's what you can do. But until then, folks, you all have a great night. See ya mañana.